Hi guys, welcome back to Bougie Doll Life. My name is Katrina and today we're going to be making a charcuterie board with Palmer clay and we're going to be putting it on a board. First we're going to start on the fruit, and for the fruit I'm going to be using Model Magic. So I got this at Target. I think I paid about around $3. So pretty much this is air dry clay. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So it comes with all these different colors, but I did white because I'm going to paint it with acrylic paint and seal it with some Mod Podge. And then also I got these tools from Amazon to mold everything and to do everything to make it look like fruit for the charcuterie board. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take a little bit of the Model Magic, just like a little tiny handful of it, and just move it around. Then I'm just gonna break off tiny little pieces and roll it up into little balls. But you don't want them too big. I want these like kind of small. I want it to be at least this small, like little tiny balls. And I'm just gonna place them on the silicone mat. I got these 2 silicone mats from Amazon. Everything that I'm using will be in the description box down below. So I'm just gonna continue making these round balls until I feel like I have enough. Okay guys, so I made 20 of the little balls right here. Next, I'm going to grab a little bit more clay, and this time I'm gonna make a round circle to where I feel like it's the perfect size. Not too big though, but you do want it to be a decent size, a medium-sized ball. And then you want to like roll it so it could give it like a football shape like this. And then once you get that football shape, so now I'm going to take my X-Acto knife and I'm going to go ahead and make a line around the edge of the shape that we made. Alright, so you see how now it has an indentation on both sides, like that. Alright, and then you're going to hold it in your hand facing you, and then you're going to go ahead and make some deep lines going down the middle, like this. You're going to start with having 3 lines. Alright, and then down the middle, you're going to make 3 indentions. On the side, you're going to make 3 indentions. And then on the opposite side, you're going to make 3 indentions. Alright, so this is how it should look once you've done that. And then it still has a dome shape on the other side. So this is how that's looking. So we're gonna go ahead and let that dry, and then I'm gonna make another one off camera. Okay, so the next fruit that we're going to be making is going to resemble dragon fruit. So I need to make circles and pretty much cut it in half. So I'm gonna go down the middle with this. So it's like I want one side to be flat and the other side to be round. So I have this flat side and then I want this side to be round. So I'm gonna twirl that around but keep the other side flat. That's how I want it. Then I'm going to take my dotting tool. So I have these little dotting tools that I got from Amazon that came with a X-Acto knife. And I'm just going to go ahead and just make little holes inside to represent the little holes that are in dragon fruit. Okay, so see how I just have holes like that? So that's what you want to do. And then I'm going to take the other one and do the same thing. So next, what we're going to do with the dragon fruit while it's face down, I'm going to take these shears or wire cutters or scissors, whichever has like a scissor type end. You're going to take that and then you're going to place the dragon fruit right in the middle. And what you're gonna do, you're just gonna snip it. Okay, so we got what we wanted. So now we have dragon fruit shape, and I'm just gonna go ahead and flatten this front part out again. And then I'm going to lay it down on this side. And I'm going to repeat the same thing on to the other one. So next we're gonna make a banana shape, and for that I'm gonna take a piece of the clay. I don't want them to be too big, so pretty much if you don't know how to make a shape of a banana, you kind of like go in the middle and spread it out to make kind of like a worm shape, like a string shape, if that makes sense. And you want the top part to be shorter than the other, so like that. And then I'm just gonna bend it a little bit to make it look more realistic, and then pinch it on the ends to make it look shaped like a banana, and just pinch the other end. Okay, so, and then pat it down. All right, so I'm going to make about 3 of these. Okay, the last thing we're gonna make with clay is gonna be a challah bread. So I'm just rolling out 3 pieces into 3 strips. So I just pinch it together at the top right here, and I'm gonna have all 3 facing me, and pretty much I'm going to make a braid. So, all right, so I'm gonna take each side and just braid it. So I'm gonna go over, try to make it a little tight without smushing it all together, and then go over, and over, and over, and over. Pretty much you're making a braid, and then once you get to the end, it should look like this. Let me show you how it is up close. So it should look like that. And then what you're gonna do, tuck this end over so it can look more rounded, and then I kind of smush it together to make the bread shape. And this is how that looks once you're done, and we have a challah bread. So I'm gonna let that dry with the rest of the clay. Okay, so next fruit that we're going to make is a papaya. So pretty much for the papaya, I'm going to take a big piece of clay, and then I'm gonna make it kind of spear shape. A lot of these fruits are spear shaped, so this is how you want the papaya to look: pointed on one end and rounded on the other. So pretty much I'm gonna take my X-Acto knife, cut down the middle, all right, and then separate that. And when you do that, you have 2 pieces just like that. Then you're going to take your round tool, this size, and then you're just going to make an indentation in the middle of the papaya. So it should look like this once you're done, like 2 little boats. Okay, and then we're gonna take little tiny pieces of clay and just swirl it around, drop it in there. Okay, so this is how that looks once it's ready to dry. So I'm gonna put it over here with the other fruit to get dry. All right, next I'm going to make some grapes. And for the grapes, I'm going to go ahead and plug up my precise glue gun. You have to get a precise glue gun for this. Well, you could try with a regular one, but the precise one with the small tip right here is what I recommend, because you want to have control over what you're going to do for this craft. Okay, so I'm going to take my hot glue gun, and I'm just going to make little tiny balls on top of each other. I wait for each one to slightly dry, and then I'm just going to do one after the other. I'm going to do a couple off screen, and then I'm going to show you once I get to the top part what exactly I'm doing to get the round circles. Okay, so this is pretty much what I'm doing. I squirt a little ball out like that, and then I twirl around it till the glue comes off, and then I let it dry. And I'm just gonna keep doing that until I form a grape shape. Okay, so this is how the grapes look once they're glued together. I think they look so cute. I wanted to show you guys an easier way if you guys don't know how to do it right on top of each other. You can just go ahead and take your mat and just like pipe out little circles, and then you do 3 circles shaped like this, and then you take the hot glue and you just build on the little circles. I'm gonna go ahead and do that on camera. Okay guys, so this is how my grapes are looking. They're so cute. You can see it much better once we start painting it, but I really love using this hot glue method to make grapes. So I'm gonna put it to the side with my other fruits that I have here. Let this dry for about an hour, and then we'll come back and paint the fruits. Okay guys, so now what we're going to do, we're going to make little pieces of meat. So I'm just gonna take little pieces of the clay and I'm just going to roll it up in a ball, then flatten it in my hand like this. And then I'm gonna take my roller and roll it out like that to where it lifts itself up. And you just want it to kind of somewhat curl in itself. And then once you get it to your desired bent, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take it and you're going to go like this, like that. And then you're gonna lay it down flat, and that's gonna be our meat. Okay guys, so this is how my little curls of meat look and clay. I'm gonna go ahead and let that air dry. All right guys, so I cut a piece of cardboard to the size that I like, covered it with contact paper that I got from Amazon. I'll link it down below, the different ones. They come in very pretty colors, and I do plan on using some of these for some upcoming projects. So next, what I'm going to do is give it a little bit of like flair. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be using some toothpicks, and then I have some succulents and leaves from artificial plants that I have in my little craft stash. So I just picked out the ones that I like because I don't want too much plants. I just want a little bit to decorate it. So right now I'm going to glue down the sticks. So what I'm going to do, I'm pretty much going to do the sticks going down across this way. So I'm going to go ahead and just hot glue it down that way. So I just hold 2 of them together. I do it 2 at a time. I put hot glue on the back, and then I just go ahead and glue it in place like that. All right guys, so this is how the board looks with the sticks on it. So it kind of gives it like a bamboo type of look on the board. I do love that when I do tropical ones, or even if I do sushi ones. I just think those chopsticks together as a board looks really cute. So I'm gonna let this dry and then continue to let the fruit dry, and then we'll go ahead and put everything together and paint everything once everything is dry. Okay, so now it's time to paint. And to paint, I'm gonna be using this art set right here that I got from Amazon. All right guys, so my camera had died, so I pretty much painted all the fruit. So this is a little bit of Mod Podge if you're wondering what that is. And then I have all the little pieces. For the cheese, I just ended up taking out cheese from the Barbie Farmers Market play set, which I did want to use the cheese to make a charcuterie board, so I guess I'll be using the cheese today. And then I have my challah bread right here, my blueberries, my dragon fruit, my grapes, bananas, and then I have my mangoes right here, and then I have my avocado right here. So I'm gonna let that dry, and then I have my board right here that I'm going to be gluing it on. So once this dries, we're gonna go ahead and assemble it. Okay guys, so it's time to assemble our charcuterie board. So let's go ahead and do it. I just put it wherever I saw looks cute to me. So you could do this however you like, and that's the fun part about a charcuterie board, is you could create it in any different way that you like. so now we're gonna do a flower right here in the corner right here. All right, so I got one more succulent, so I'm just gonna go ahead and glue it right there. Okay guys, so this is the final look of the charcuterie board. I really love how it came out, and I love how all the fruits look, and they have really vibrant colors, and I'm very happy with it, and I really love it, and I cannot wait to use it in doll parties, and I can't wait to see if you guys try this. So if you guys try the charcuterie board, let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.